India eases certain restrictions on visas for Canadian citizens amid a bilateral crisis. Justin Trudeau accused New Delhi of being connected to the death of Hardeep Singh Nijjar on Canadian soil. Trudeau's statement triggered a series of retaliatory actions that have escalated tensions between the two nations, starting with the expulsion of a prominent Indian diplomat. In New Delhi, India, on Wednesday, the previously imposed restrictions on certain categories of visas for Canadian citizens were lifted. These restrictions had been imposed in late September due to a bilateral crisis related to the assassination of a prominent Sikh leader in Canada. After a security assessment and considering some of the recent measures taken by Canada in this regard, the Indian Embassy in Ottawa announced in a statement that they have chosen to resume the issuance of visas for several categories, including those related to commercial or medical purposes. The tension between the two countries began in mid-September last year when Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau blamed New Delhi for being linked to the death of Hardeep Singh Nijjar on Canadian soil. Nijjar was a prominent Sikh separatist leader with Indian roots. India, which contended that Nijjar led a separatist faction aiming to establish Khalistan, an autonomous nation for the Sikh community in the Indian state of Punjab, refuted Canada's narrative. Trudeau's statement triggered a series of mutual actions that heightened tension between the two nations, starting with the expulsion of a prominent Indian diplomat. New Delhi mirrored this action by requesting the departure of a member of the Canadian Embassy in their country, as well as the decision to temporarily suspend the issuance of Canadian visas. Furthermore, India urged Canada to reduce its diplomatic representation on its territory, even revoking the immunity of 41 out of the 62 diplomats in its delegation. Last Friday, Trudeau accused India of breaching the Vienna Convention, which led the Canadian government to temporarily halt operations at its consulates in India.